Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So last week I showed you my updated tanning routine and the products that I'm using. So today I'm coming to you a week later where it's kind of like faded off. So as you can see, like in my elbows and kind of like on my wrists and my hands. So this is right before I'm about to scrub everything off and just like start from scratch. So the last couple days of like my fake tan, I will use like a body bronzer. And this is really great because it just kind of like blurs out these little spots and just kind of like revamps my tan without actually committing to a full fake tan where it's gonna like make everything else dark and this will still look light. So the first product that I want to share with you guys is from Hansen. It is their Airbrush legs in the shade Tan Glow. As it states in the name, it is a spray because it's airbrush. And this also comes in a lotion as well. The spray has a little shimmer, whereas the lotion has a little bit of a mattifying effect. I love both of them. I'm just out of the lotion version. This is pretty full coverage, but it's also buildable. So you could do a little bit of a sheer kind of like look to get a little bit of color, or you can go like wild and have an absolute like opaque tan with this. It's awesome. The next product I want to share with you guys is from Benefit. It is the Hoola Zero Tan Lines. This is the only shade that you can get it in, and as far as I know, you can only get it online. You used to be able to get it in stores. I don't know if they're going to reformulate it or what, but you can only get it online right now. It is a gel, so it's a little more sheer than the Hansen, but it is buildable. So while it's a gel, it does take a little bit longer to dry, so I like to give it like at least 15 minutes in between like layers so that it has time to dry and doesn't like smear everywhere. Also, the other cool thing about it, comes with its own little applicator, which is awesome. And it fits right in the bottom, so you always know where it's at and you always have it on hand. And the final product that I want to share with you guys today is, shocker, Loving Tan. This is the Bronze Shimmer in the shade Dark. This one absolutely lives up to its name. This is one that I use on like nights out, or if I just want to like, you know, make myself a little glowier after I've put my fake tan on. It's very shimmery and bronzy and it just kind of catches the light. I absolutely feel like, I don't know why I feel like this, but I feel like a 90s supermodel, and I think it's just because like I don't know, you think about back to the 90s and they were just so like, I feel like I'm on like a beach. This stuff is absolutely amazing. Just so you guys can get like a true side-by-side of all three products, I'm going to do Loving Tan on this arm, Hoola on my neck and chest, and Hansen on this arm, so we can just kind of compare and contrast. Then I'll take it off and I'll put on the Loving Tan, which is my absolute fave, just to show you how it looks like all on and applied. So let's get started. So starting with Loving Tan, I'm just taking a little mitt and I'm going to put a little bit on there. And I apply this exactly how I do my fake tan. Okay, so there's that one done. Pros to this one: smells amazing, is, you know, a really pretty color, has really nice payoff and a little bit of shimmer. Cons: it does come off on your clothes. So I typically wear darker clothes or clothing, you know, that has a pattern where you're not going to really notice it. Up next, we're going to do Hoola bronzer. So we're just going to get a little. I'm going to do just a little bit more on my neck. So there's that one. Like I said, it's very sheer. Pros, it smells really great. I like how the color looks on me personally, and like I said before, it's great for like hands or like little spots that just need a little extra something. It's not going to darken the other areas around it too much. This one does not come off on clothing at all, so I'll layer up on this one and, like, you know, wear a white shirt. Cons, it is sheer, so a lot of people, I don't know, will get a ton of color payoff, and it does take a second to dry. Okay, so for Sally Hansen, I like to really shake it up really good. And I don't spray it directly on my skin. I do still spray it on a mitt. Go in. So there's that one. So the Sally Hansen is a little bit more on the orangey side, I will say. The Loving Tan is like a true like tan color, and this is so sheer, but it gives like a little bit of something. So just depending on the look that I'm going for that day will determine like what I use. So this is Sally Hansen, this is Loving Tan, and this is Hoola. Pros and cons for the Sally Hansen. Pros are the spray is really easy to use. It dries so quickly, and it also smells great. They all three smell great. Cons, it is shimmery, so like if you are not wanting something super shimmery during the daytime, this isn't going to be for you, and it also comes off on clothing. So yeah, these are my 3 favorite ones. Let me know what you guys think. So I'm gonna go ahead, take this part of my tan off and go ahead and put the rest with Loving Tan, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I'm like bronzed and glowy, and I don't know if you can see this super well, I hope so. So now I'm gonna show you guys like how I do a little extra bronzing. I do actually go in with Hoola bronzer and just kind of work it all over. And then I just picked up this new thing from Target. It's the ProFusion Sculpt and Glow. So it actually comes with like a little brush. So I'm going to take this light contour and I'm just going to like do this. So I'm just going to pop this as a contour. Also do a little bit on my nose, on the sides and underneath, and a little bit under here. Get rid of that double chin that I seem to have. Then I'm going to take the shade Fizz, and we're going to use this as a highlight. Do a little on my nose. I like to do above each eyebrow, but not in like the center of my forehead so much, because I think it just kind of like lifts the eyes. Then I'm going to do a little here on the collarbones, and then I'm going to do a little bit kind of through here. Then my favorite thing now is to put some on my shoulders. Ooh. I just feel like it really makes everything super pretty and glowy. That is how I do a faux glow. I sometimes will just do this on my regular skin if I don't have a tan on, but I feel like, you know, having a little color but not really fooling with the whole process of like scrubbing and exfoliating and all that jazz. So it's great if you have sensitive skin and you can't have a fake tan. This is a great alternative. A lot of them will come off on clothing, and if you get caught in the rain, a lot of them are water resistant. They're not waterproof, so if you go swimming, They will probably come off, but if you get caught in a rainstorm, chances are you're good. So if you guys liked this tutorial, then give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, come back to my channel. This is part of my Fake It Friday series, and I have done fake tans, I've done how to enhance your lips, and I have other little things in the works as well. So I'd love for you to come back and be a part of it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.